European history. When other cultures were using leaves near the river, this is what northern cave, whatever that thing population were doing. So before toilet paper was invented, this is what the European people were. I don't know if this is true. I don't know. But it's interesting. Very interesting. I saw people using a rope or something, bro. This was before toilet paper was invented.
Nobles didn't use toilet paper. Instead, they used a thick hemp rope. This rope was hung from the ceiling of the toilet. After doing their business, they pulled it down.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, it looks painful too, bro. Just you rubbing yourself with a rope. Oh, that's just crazy. Oh my god. Do you think like people in the future will just do you think there's other things that we are doing now that seems normal to us, things like it's convenient, and then people in the future are gonna react to the things that we are doing now? They're gonna be like, ew, is this what people were doing in like 2025? Oh my god, ew. Do you think that's like, do you think like that's gonna happen with us? Because they seem, I don't think they saw that there's something weird when they were doing this. They saw that it's something convenient. It's new technology to them, I guess. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting topic, bro. But this guy looks like he's going through. I know it's AI, but yeah.
Slid it between their legs, back and forth, to wipe themselves clean. Worse yet, that rope was shared by everyone.
Oh no. Oh no, bro. Who was washing the rope though? Oh my god.
Even when it got dirty, it was never replaced.
Hi, bro. Oh my god.
At the time, toilet paper didn't exist. Leaves or twigs were seen as the poor man's choice, so nobles stuck with.
So wiping yourself with a rope that other people were using, it was seen as the fancy level. It was seen as like the fancy level of cleaning yourself after doing number 2, after taking a shit. That's crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. I feel like I would have had a logical reason. Why would I wipe myself with a rope that everyone is using in the house? Let me just go pick up a leaf and clean my ass. Or wash my ass. That sounds like the fancy level of it. You know? I would hire someone to go in the wild. Or maybe if I was rich, I would buy a bunch of... But let's be honest, I wouldn't be rich. I would be poor. So I would just pick up a bunch of leaves and wipe myself with. So wiping yourself with other people's shit, that's seen as the fancy level of like wiping. Oh.
Their refined rope. In ancient Rome,
I don't know much. I don't know if I can trust this video. I don't know if I can trust this video.
Privacy didn't exist. People sat side by side on long benches, no walls, no partitions, only eye contact to hide.
Okay, this seems fun. I would do this. You know, just you and the boys. Busy mola. Toilet. Somewhere, you know, we're chilling there, you know, we're rolling something, you know, and we just chilling. It's vibes in the toilet, you know, we're just chilling, you know, like marijuana keys a team, man. No, I would do that. Not wipe myself with a rope though.
The sound. In front of them was a water channel. Floating inside, a sponge tied to a stick. That was their toilet paper, and yes, everyone shared it. Before use, they dipped it in vinegar and salt water, a kind of disinfectant. If you didn't want that, you could use a piece of sharp ceramic. But be careful, many cut themselves.
Oh my god. So there's this thing, I don't know how many people have done this. I'm gonna just openly admit it. I have done it, you know. Back in Limpopo, 15 years ago. 15 years ago. I would say 15 years ago. You know, I was in the wild, you know, going to get some cows and shit. I was at my granny, and then I was, you know, with my other friends, we're going to get some cow. And my friend was like, hey, I'm going to take a shit. And I was like, you know what? I also wanted to take some shit. You know? Because we were kids back then, you know? And I was like, wait, what are we gonna wipe our ass with? I was just, don't worry. He was like, don't worry, my G. There's this thing called hoshashela. You know what shashela means, ne? means you wipe your ass on the ground like this. Yeah. And I did that. I think I did that like 3 times. Back in Limpopo, I did that. But back then when I was a kid, I did that. I'll tell you right now, this was better than this shit that I'm seeing here, bro. That was better than this shit that I'm seeing in this video, bro.
The ancient Greeks also used broken tiles, risking the same danger. Meanwhile, in ancient China, people used thin bamboo strips. Safer, cleaner, and easier to wash. So tell me, which one would you choose? In the middle,
I think the bamboo sticks, out of the list of seen them, the bamboo sticks, yeah, or the leaves. That's the one I will use. That's the one I will use. These other ones too crazy. The rope one is the worst one. This is the worst one. No cap.